Hey guys, I'm going to be reviewing Afnan Rare Reef. Here is packaging. Here is a bottle. Very cool looking bottle. And the packaging, it's nice. Got a little stand. Great bottle. Let me sit down better. Ooh. And here's the bottle. It's an X-ray day perfume. It's gonna be strong. Looks cool. Reminds me of this. You know, it's like a little grenade. Nice packaging though, and nice bottle. So you can get this on Joma Shop for $44.99. So it's around like $57 with tax. Please don't blind buy colognes. You know, try to get a decant when you can, because you know, if you don't like it, you don't want to be spending $50. You know, get yourself a decant wherever you can find one before committing to it. But is it blind buy safe? I think it's blind buy safe. Yeah, it's not a bad scent. Nothing new though. You know, if you're expecting some grandiose, new groundbreaking scent, it's not gonna be this. You know, but it does smell good. And I did blind buy it because I fell for the hype. You know, but I mean, it's a good scent. Nothing new though. Nothing like, I would say, like Born Aroma. That's groundbreaking, I think, in my opinion. Something different. But this is nothing new. This is just a fresh scent. You know, I think it's better than like the Voyage type stuff. Better than like the First Instinct or like those other fresh cheapies. But it's nothing groundbreaking. I know it's supposed to be a clone of one of those, you know what I'm saying? Those expensive upper echelon colognes, but other than that, nothing groundbreaking. Let me see. The season, it's definitely a summer scent. If you live in a hot area or a state or country where it gets hot, it's gonna be a good daily driver. You know, but be careful with sprays because this is strong. This isn't weak. This isn't like a nautical voyage where you just spray it on, just appears. Nope. One spray, it's gonna project. Again, this is extra day perfume, but then again, you know, sometimes it's extra day perfume and it won't last as long. And an EDT, for example, the original Arrows EDT. You know, that thing was a monster back in like 2015. That formulation was a monster. And then I got Born Aroma Intense, which is like an EDP. It's not as strong, you know. But this is a X-ray de parfum. And this is one of those things that's gonna last. Like, this bad boy will fill a room, man. So be careful with sprays. This is more of a young man scent, but again with colognes, you know, it doesn't matter if you're like 50 or 100. If you like a cologne, wear it, and if you want to wear this in the cold weather, wear it. But for me, this is a summer cologne. It's like it's like a tropical island, you know, like a tropical island in like South America or something, Caribbean. It smells good. Again, it smells good. Nothing new though. Definitely nothing new. Like, it's not groundbreaking. Something groundbreaking would be like the original, you know, the God of Fire. This is good stuff. It's like, it smells like mango. But we're not talking about this. You know, talking about this bad boy. It's definitely worth $44, I think. It's priced well, you know, for the performance and the scent. I think that's a good price, decent price. You know, yeah, you're gonna get your money's worth with this thing. All right, so now we're gonna be going over the scent profile. So if you were to ask me, and I haven't checked for Granica, you know, because I'm looking at for Granica right now. But if I never smelled this and someone asked me, hey, what does it smell like to you? I'll probably say like a fresh orange peel. Smells like an orange peel. Like think of this, but like sweeter, less tangy, more sweeter, mixed with like an apricot. Because apricot is one of the notes. Sweeter version of this, less tangy. Because right here I'm looking at Fragrantica and the main notes, according to people on Fragrantica, is orange, citron, and apricot. Orange, apricot, and citron. Those are the three main notes people smell. I definitely smell orange, and I definitely smell apricot. Like it's for me, it's mainly like an orange and apricot. But I wouldn't be able to pick out the apricot if they told me, "Hey, what does this smell like?" You know what I mean? Like my nose isn't that strong, and I can't differentiate the notes without this thing. So sometimes when people be like, "Oh, you know, I can smell this, or that," you know, take it with a grain of salt, you know, because every nose is different. Every nose is different. But yeah, if I were to describe this, a fresh orange peel with an apricot on it, you know, definitely a great scent. Now let's go for, let's look at the base notes. Base notes are fig, amberwood, dates. You know, it's been sitting for a while. I don't smell any of that fig. I don't even know what amberette is. Is it woody? I don't smell any of that amberwood, dates. The middle note's violet leaf. You know what smells like violet leaf? That one, the Burberry Touch, that smells like violet leaf. I'm not getting that. Rose. I'm not getting rose, basil. No, I'm just getting orange and apricot. Longevity on this thing. This thing's gonna last. This is a long-lasting fragrance. I would say it lasts like, projects for like 3 hours, man. 3 hours plus. Nothing less than 3, because this thing is like strong, man. This thing, I got this last week. I remember I sprayed it. I sprayed it on my clothes. I always spray my cologne on clothes just because on skin, it doesn't really smell good on me. You know, I sprayed 1, 2, 3 on the groin area, and I can smell that. Because normally people become nose blind to their cologne, but damn, you're gonna smell that. So definitely no less than. No, let's be conservative with our longevity. I would say 2 hours conservatively, and then liberally 3 hours of projection, like my estimate wise. You know, in sillage, this thing's gonna, you know, people are gonna smell you. Like people are gonna smell you. Like it's like a big bubble. You know, you walk by, people are gonna smell you. Like this thing is strong. Probably one of the stronger clones I have, and it smells good. Is it worth the money? I think it's worth the money. For $44.99, you get a long-lasting cologne, cool bottle, you know, nice box. Get a little this. You get a clean scent, citrusy scent. People are gonna like it. You know, I think it's worth the price. You know, because you can buy, I don't know, a designer for like $165, but it won't project, you know. And I think that's what people like. People like, for some reason, people like monsters or monster projecting colognes. I kind of do like nuclear colognes or whatever you would want to call it, but I do prefer like those ones that are like not that loud, close to your skin. You know, but it's a good scent. You know, it's definitely worth your money. Is it blind buy save? Like with everything, if you're expecting something new, it's not blind buy save. If you're expecting something like fresh, then it will be blind buy save. But again, I think you should definitely get a decant. You know, here's that atomizer. Yeah, the straight off a fresh spray. I'm just getting orange. So it starts with orange, and then it dries down to a sweeter scent. Good scent though. Thank you for watching this review.